Timofeeva. Timofeeva leads 2 games to none for second.
First offering is fouled off. And on second today, Troy popped it up. Weatherholt. And that ends the other. In the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us. Now, J.J. Weatherholt. Swing at a ball right to right field. That one back. Is he'll take the drive around the bases. Moving to right field. White on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now it's going to be Burleson. 1 for 3. And there, right center. This is matched way back.
Well, he put a really nice swing on it. Took a great pop to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
It drops in, gets away a little bit. Back-to-back hits. And they were hit hard. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they head on more. Down the ground to the right side. And he can't get up with it. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Jordan. He's had a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again? Come on, man. Swing, and this one's blasted. He's got a chance. Gone.
He's put on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, that's so special. And I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun. That's what
Bottom of the 6th. So down to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzy went back to the fastball. He was effective.
That's the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
This one in the near center field. Number 2. Straight Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Foul ball. Nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 6th. That one's in there. And it's 0-2.
He's absolutely frozen on that hitter right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting out. That was in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Got it. That's the inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. And now the Cardinals catcher, Pedro Paz. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And safely It's a double of his second hit.
Insurance. It's not just about where you're going.
Stop. Throw to the pitcher.
You go with
Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
your customer.
And next is the designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. He's already homered at this one.
Runners next to you.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single. It's 15-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big one. Get himself a hit.
It's the grab. One play. There's that broken. Tyler King on the pitch under the plate.
Left-handed play, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year. So this seems like a calculated move.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. He's already homered here in this one. This one smacked out to left center. Base hit! Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded. Hit 2 away. Right side, hard hit. They take the force out. They limit the damage. Bottom of the 7th, one for the Braves. Austin Riley. First offering, he's fouled off. On the ground to third. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still hit the out.
Four-seam fastball.
That one fouled off. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up. You're the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's the third. Throw picks him off the bag, and he's safe. Now it's the right fielder, Eli White. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. On the warning track, it holds in.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. The pitcher's his friend. He'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that will end the inning. The third baseman, Blaze Jordan. A chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Ripped on the ground at second. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Pedro Paz next up for the Cardinals. Rips one to right. And
These games to set.
now we see the spot. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And that is out of play.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fly ball down the line. Deep bar to dead sprint. Can't get there. This one lands out. Sends it down on strikes. 4 strikeouts.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And a ground ball to first. Throws Wilson takes it himself, 2 gone now. And 2 now, bases empty. Next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. In here, the left center. And that is that. Now, closer, Rosales Iglesias.
He's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ballgame.
Stepping in, Ivan Herrera. Smoke its way out of here. Another homer. His second homer of the night.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Plus to right. This one's got a chance. Home run.
Well, looks like we might be underestimating his power just a bit. His teammates might even be surprised at what they're seeing with him. Unforgettable game for him.
There's a swing try. Fair ball. So the man aboard got it 1 away. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Mason, that was smoke through the infield. And out to a board. Base hit, Timofeeva. And you hit the runner at third. But the bases are loaded. Blaze Jordan will hit next. Shot should score at least 2. 1 run is in.
Hey, what's it?
And the lead continues to grow. That's a base hit, run scores. And first and 1 gone. Now off for St. Louis, Pedro Hopkins. Sharp grounder runs through to a base hit. Quickly, so first and second now run out. All right. They get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And they extend their lead. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. He has a chance to homer for the second time this year. I'm sure this one high and deep. Way back there. And it's off the wall. 1 run across. Ivan with a quick throw back. Runner holds a third, so just 1 across on the play. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now, with still only 1 away. So here's the cleanup here. Lars Newbar. In the air, right field. That one way back there. It's 1 gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it as it's it out of the ballpark.
It is the left center. Way back there. And that is gone.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen everywhere.
Base hit. Smoke through the infield. And that forward. Blaze Jordan, the next to hit. Hammers that one deep left field and forget
scratch over just so tough to pull out as well. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. 15 to 1. Next up for the Cardinals. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here and get in the cycle. Slides for the stop. Clear the first. Nicely done for the out. That one ripped right center field. That's not coming back. His second home run of the game. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. What do you Statcast treatments in you? Well, I was anxious to see.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. They go back to back. His second homer of the night. Nice grab. To first. Back here in Atlanta. Bottom of the ninth.
I think that picks the guys home and runs right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter let off a pitcher like that.
And he swings through that one.
Four-seam fastball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the year. Just blown away and then back.
3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from a bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. You gotta have better timing on the fastball next time.
Late on that fastball.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
What a stop! Fires to first, and they get the out. It's a little down to the final out.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
On the ground out to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals take this one again. Okay, all set to go. J.J. Weatherholt brings in now.
Timofeeva leads 4 games to 2.
Puts it right side. One pitch and one out. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now, Alec Burleson.
For Simpson.
Herrera around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners in the corners after a one-out single.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knob. Didn't bring in the run, but he got Olsen.
Over to Kenneth.
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
And a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball.
Right through there from the strike.
Four-seam fastball. Inside.
On the ground. Weatherholt. One gone by half the first.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and look at the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Middle outside.
Field two. Out to short. Win. Gives it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first.
High outside.
Out to short. Win. It blows across the diamond. It's a 1-2-3. Back in Atlanta, Truist Potter. There's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. A dive. For first. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Comes out on the foul. Here comes the O-line. Line to the right. First. Blaze Jordan getting ready to hit. Steps to second way back.
Swing like that to help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help the team win. It's a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
That one is absolutely built to. Carrying well. It's on number 2, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson. This one in the near center field. Torres on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, the best thing went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead of the catch, but you can play around a little bit more as that expands.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Step around. Stands in now and watches strike one. Right. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Cardinal DH, Ivan Herrera. Ripped on the line. Brings in. Starting construction on Truist Park. Laid down several bricks. The first brick was put down by Eustace Morris. He's the same person who laid the first stones for Old Fulton County Stadium and Turner Field. 2 out, space is empty. Now at the plate, Lars Meek. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Keep that left shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things at the very last moment, but that hit just popped. St. Louis tags on 1. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joey Barton. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. The leader is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often. 1 away. Strike right
there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any lift to his skipper.
Riddick, but it curls foul. Liberatore, in his third season, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. And a 1-2. Williams in November for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Circle change. Low outside.
Foul ball.
Overhand curve.
Now going on
Advantage
to the
Timofeeva.
right side. They throw to first. 3 up, 3 down. They will get to his mark. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian Torres. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. It's there, and that's a great play. It's a straight drive.
It's Williams to two.
Another homer. His second home run of the game. Drill to the right. There. And he's gone.
Back to that home, it's always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
Puts it away for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis line. Bounce the second baseman, Jay Weatherholt. Sharp grounder, that's through for base hit. And that extends the inning. 1 for 2. Here's one driven. It's in the field, on its way.
Well, he went up there, oh.
Base hit. Keeps the inning alive. Now, if the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Lars Newcomb, he's already homered in this game. Swung on, popped up on the infield. And that'll do it. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And it's fouled off.
Circle change.
Got the back going too soon. Strike 2. In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Four seam fastball. High inside.
Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Boy, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Albies in the box now. No balls in a strike.
Four seam fastball.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sets him down looking. There's his third of the game. Back here in the left. This lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, they've been sending them out all over the yard, dude. Doesn't seem like there's anyone for these pitchers to hide.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Brian Torres. Next up for the Cardinals. Hard rider. One hits the wall. It's a second with a double. And this is something brewing now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that guy. And got fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
towards right center field. He's got it. Both runners standing from second to third. Runner from third to extend their lead. Now here is Nathan Church. He's already homered here in this one. Oh, look at the stop. Onto the pitcher. Well, scores, but it's all right to play to get the out. The pitcher out here, Timofeeva. He's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him. To first, it's short option, but a nice. Here's Matt Olson down. Fly to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still...
This is right. That's exactly what he did right there. Typically, when a player goes to these five games to create, he allows his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, keeps the ball, and gets the home run. Lays on that trash point. So, when Tim and crew, they can at least fight some of the off-speed stuff off. I imagine they're going to keep getting the steady diet of breaking balls, change-ups, and the like. Church takes it in for the out. It's a good lesson after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the bag, but going to work at the next hitter. Really tough one with that. Right here for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
This one in the air, center field. Church under it. And there's two away. This is Joey Bart. Hey, top.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And it's foul away. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Last half of inning number 5. This one popped up right side. Burleson moving under it. So that's the inning. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Leading off, J.J. Weatherholt. Swinging a ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. Now we'll turn for second. He's going to get to second with no way out. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. He gets it, rolls with his knees. Nobody next play. Burleson gets up in the car base. Someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment team. Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow. This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Another one? 2 hard. One down. We see gets up in the car base. Drilled up towards left center field. That's real strong. And he got through the wall for an automatic double. Foul off to the right. One out the runner at second. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hits that one to right. Chance for Blaze Jordan. Nice ball. Fires the first, and it's a nice play in the end. Goes a lot of 6. So down to the plate for Atlanta. Eli White.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Foul. Forcing the Cardinals up big in this one. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Pop foul at a play off to the right.
Forcing fastball. Low inside.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got three straight fastballs, looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back. Ground ball, left side. Gets in and out of his glove. Still fires the ball. Missed opportunity there. Thanks to the misplay. Got it out as he wakes up his swing for ball one. Popped up. And that is that. Back at Trish, they put themselves out in front with a nice display of the play. Take a look at the spring chart for where it hits and landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, dude. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Here's the catcher, Pedro Paves. 0 for 3 in this one.
It's not just what's inside your home that matters.
And it finds its
It's who you share it with.
for a hit. And a man forward.
We're customer owned. We do what matters most to you. Together.
That one is absolutely held to. And it's gone.
Taco Bell's Little Boxes are curated to perfection. Into a fine $5 box. Often at $7 box. In the abundance of the $9 box, featuring the fajita street chalupas, all these seasoned peppers and onions. Each delivers a satisfying symphony of flavors. All at once. Wait, Sergio, you already paid. It's literally your receipt. Try Taco Bell's $5, $7, $9 boxes.
For the league and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a postgame.
That's down. One hops off the wall. Relay to second, but he's in there easily. One out, runner at second. And now, Lars Newcroft. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carries.
My second hit.
Go, he's gone.
He's put on quite the show at the dish here in this one. He's just so locked in with the swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you, it's a lot of fun to watch him pull it off as well.
Riley fires the first. He's out. 2 down, bases empty. Next for St. Louis, Ryan Torres. 1 for 4. So 2 out, that keeps the inning alive.
Heights.
Harris fires it in quickly. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 out. Nathan Church will hit next.
15.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2. This one in the year center field. Centers underneath it. And that is that. That was in Atlanta, Truist 15 for the Braves. Ozzie Albies.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're down, you gotta be ready to let it fly. Even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. And there's one down.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm with the play. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swinging a foul out of play. Here comes 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Force the Braves with a lot of ground to make up. You're the bottom of the seventh. There's a swing and a try. That's out number 2. Drake Baldwin. Right side. To first. It's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Atlanta, here's the St. Louis leadoff man, J.J. Weatherholt.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Myers to first. One pitch and one out. Back up the middle of the base hit. And that's a one-out single.
This has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, they're on a fair.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Another homer. His second homer of the night. One down. Lars Newbach next up for the Cardinals. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game is just so rare, it's so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up with, but of course, you got to make it happen too. These are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to go on in history.
Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brian Torres. Grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the back. That'll do it. Second tackle to his part. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Austin Riley. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. That one hammered center field. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Forcing a touchdown.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Carlson takes it in for the out. 2 down. Forcing next for Atlanta. Eli White. To the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. Truist Pollard. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Blaze Jordan. Swaying and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Good start to the inning. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second, now with the way out. Pedro Pappas next up for the Cardinals. Warburg into the outfield for a knock. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Well, I don't know if you think Blaze is hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got down into the infield. That was a rip. Cut out in front of him.
This one's well hit. Way back there. On its way in. Out of here. Grand slam. Makes the hit. Ivan Herrera. Base hit. Was smoked through the infield. And that's forward.
I mean, come on. Have a game. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some hole.
That one is absolutely bouncing. Very well. All of that one.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it, but hits it out of the ballpark.
Liner, base hit.
performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Nice line, just pull side, made it out front, but just still get it nice and long and looking into the outfield.
To third. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw. To second for one, and it's over his head. So now, with one away, a man at second. Now up for St. Louis, Brian Torres. Ground right side, all these. Fires over the first. Fine playing the whole thing out. Laser could be trouble. The run scores from third, and the lead continues to grow. Pulls into second. That's an RBI advantage. Swing the ball driven out to second. It's a two-out. Now up for St. Louis, Pedro Pappas. And that one hammered just back. And that one is off the wall. The relay throw. And it's out. Back here's the end. Now for the Braves. Hassan King. This one popped up. Out round first base side. Takes it in for the out. That's to third. Braves down to their final out. Two down, bases empty. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. On the ground, and this should go. Throw to first. And the Cardinals slugged him. Coming up on the first pitch, J.J. Weatherford now at the plate. And that one ripped into right. Phillips. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Grinder, and that's in the extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And they'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Everything came together for him. Ground contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell had extra bases written all over it as he jumped off of his stick. Swing, ball well struck. There's the chance. Timofeeva. Grabs it. Here's Mauricio Dubon. On the ground right side. He gets there with the fly. And that's a great play for the out. Right there for a strike. Looks like he sacrificed to pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. So good here for Dubon. There's some strike 95 at that point. Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got three straight fastballs, walking in the 0-2 count, just to pour it back. Swinging a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. On to the top half of inning number 2. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Smoked in the left, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ballgame.
And all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. With around third. They will score, and they take the lead.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done and bring home the run. Fastball, and the first jumped all over it. Actually, smoked it.
George towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well.
One piece.
And he reached the point of the warning track. If he catches it second, he makes it up to third with Lowe.
Drives in the run. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's a catcher to hit. Hits it off this. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Church rounds third, heading for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And foul ball. One out for runner at second. Here at the top of the second. Line drive. Just the bases. Coming on. Hits very easily. And they lead by 4. Goes into second. That's an RBI double.
Puts it around the board and picks up the RBI. Well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. Steve balance and spirit it up.
Oh, now this is good. Really good.
That's right there.
Olsen, the shot for the Cardinals. Doubled his first double. On the ground, right side. Olsen takes it to the bag, and there's 2 away.
Amica Insurance is a great customer.
Well struck right field.
And we work hard to protect it. Visit amica.com today.
And at first, Mason Wynn. The next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out to center. Harris moving under this one. And that is that. Bottom set. Now for the Braves. Olsen.
It's one of those times when you want to be aggressive, go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice couple of lead. Don't try to be too far. There's one bad slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow grab. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to take the cap inside. That's all for a strike. Those are the pitches that make you wonder if this offense is being too patient with their approach. Lots of fastballs in for strikes, not even a swing. They're more than capable of making contact with those pitches, so they need to let it fly.
And that's 2 in a row. Phil Chandler thought that was a ball. Here is Austin Riley. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. Here to left center, Torres. The move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. New inning started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Ryan Torres. This one in the near center field. Harris handed to his right, pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. No question about this one. It's out of here.
See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watching from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Throw on to Olsen. Yeah, here comes the Millionaire Fuentes.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job with this right-handed bat so far this season.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And here is J.J. Wimbledon. Base hit in the center field. And then holding it third. 90 feet all the way. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying off the base of the wall. The relay to second. He's in there. As a run scores on the play.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a good swing on that ball. Took the ball right to it. Nice extension as well. 105.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way down.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
That's ripped. Base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. Power for St. Louis. Base hit win. Shortstop, Wheeler's major league debut in 2024, and he was a second-round pick in 2020.
But early on that fastball, I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for a speed pitch on this fastball.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Makes a slide stop. Final hit. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Joey Bart. Right there for a strike. Force the fastball. Outside. 15 next offering is foul back. Force the fastball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. It wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed early in the bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
2 away down. 2 down, bases empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Hassan King. And that first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Low inside. That one fouled off. Four-seam fastball. High inside. Out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back to Truist Park. Their offense has produced a lot of good so far, as we see from the spring show.
They've really been peppering left field, as you can see from the graphic right here. Might be time for the defense to slide a bit towards that side.
Drops for a hit. Right down. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Gotta feel good about that. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic, so when you blast what you do, Sam,
That is absolutely goes. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
that's clearly who's ready to hit right there.
So on board, Pedro Thomas getting ready to hit. Well struck left field. As a run scores. pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark. Now it's Ivan Herrera. Turns and hits for second. He'll throw in. Pulling the second safely. Because I know you love the slide. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If you know it's not looking good, it's definitely out of here. Makes the catch. One down. Lars Newpark next up for the Cardinals. Down to second. Gets it to first. Swing this one to the ground. And that's just foul. Our Crowder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in for third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. Here comes a ball for the Braves. Timofeeva. He's had a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to do. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. You know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side is a hitter. It's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. That's what they were looking for when they turned to him. But now he's going to find a way to reset. Harris settles under this one. And makes the grab. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the game. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And that one fouled off. Little turn on that fastball. Back in down the road. Get that front foot down. In the air, right field. Dubon on the move. Pulls it down and makes the catch. Towards first. Burleson steps on the bag. Already two gone. Here in the home foot. That's a hit. And that means Matt Olson will have a chance to hit. And Olson up to the plate. Chopper to second. That's a big shot. So that's two straight two-out hits. Swing the ball popped up. That is the inning. Atlanta Truist. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Nathan Church. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And simply with a double, his second of the day. Side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive off it. Here is Timofeeva weather. Left to right. This one's got a shot. Here, home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. First, nobody out. Burleson will hit next. He's already homered in this game.
Timofeeva leads 4 games to 2, second set.
Scorch. So the closer, someone from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias. He was pitched 2 days ago. Ripped to first. Here comes Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a pitcher. I actually asked him were you interested in being drafted as a pitcher. He told me directly, no, I hated it. My arm hurt all the time. Low inside. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. This one in the air. Wilson has a lead on it. Then there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating into the for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was left down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball from there, he popped it out. Unfortunate for him.
Bar should have this one. And there are 2 down. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, he makes the catch. With a lucky 2 moments there on this one. And now, Mason Wynn. Foul off left side.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Ground ball to the right side. Olsen takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Blaze Jordan. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
That's got the balance done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Angels throws the first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Four-seam fastball.
It's under, pops it up. Weatherful moving under this one. And there are 2 outs. Here is Ozzy Albies update. That one's Gennaro 1-1.
Low inside.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody up. Here in the bottom of the 6th. This one in the air, center field. Church under this one. And that is that. And stepping into the Cardinals, Nathan Church. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. So foul pitch to drive, shift to the baseball, steer it off, and the batsman carried it out of here.
High fly ball, near the pole. That one is foul.
Timofeeva is being used to DFL's post-game.
Middle to center. Right back there. Another one. Back-to-back homers. Top of the order now. Lewis. This one driven. Center field. Out of play. Home run.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not. But I tell you what, if this was basketball, the opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Finally, he gets the first out here on the grounder. And now here is Wilson. He's already homer here in this one. There's a swing and a try.
Double if it stayed there.
Smoke to the right.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off they'll find a hole.
And he swings, and this one is deep center field. That ball's carrying. Just missed it.
Set for the last half of the seventh.
So that was the plate for Atlanta.
First offering is fouled off. So that's still a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and then into the bullpen. But you're going to take what he's offering that day.
That one ripped right center field. Walk after it. That's the extra bases. And he's in the second with nobody out.
Over down the right side of the foul. Here's the other scoring position. Bottom of the seventh.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one down.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
It's the third.
Right in the middle for a strike. If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's going to be filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Battling leaders, he fouls it away. He's seen two outs. And one scoring position. Now a pop-up on the infield. Carlson in position. And then turns the other.
Leading off for the Cardinals, shortstop Nathan Moody.